a proper 360. And that one shook me. It's something I'll never forget.
I think there's something special about being African. There's something special about us that makes
Absolutely.
people treat us the way they do.
Eh.
Eh.
Hold up. But I remember the rolling. Da, 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 da.
Ali.
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when two Nilotes enter a pond? Two strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe,
And I am Ali.
and thank you for being here.
The cucumber.
Ali.
The cucumber.
Ali tumefika jo.
Tumefika.
Ali mbwekse.
Unafika. Unafika.
Eh, Ali studio imekata. Ali 1. Ali 2.
Unanifanya hapa niko
Ali, you
exercise
look
mazee.
Beautiful. We're moving away from your childhood now.
Okay.
Or we could be in your childhood.
Okay.
It's still okay.
Okay.
But we're tumechana na utoto.
Okay. Yeah.
So please, tell us about a challenging or a scary moment in your life.
To switch gears up or like
Boss. Yeah. I'm
Clutch,
sorry,
now was
you
a
shuffled
clutch.
these cards. You shuffled these cards,
Guy.
not me.
wait, hold up.
What shall we do?
I don't know what we're gonna
I don't
do.
know what we're going to shadow do.
Ay, that question. So you ask, what is
Tell us about a challenging
a challenging moment?
or a scary moment in your life.
I really had to switch gears there. Challenging. Scary. I don't know. Maybe I go with scary.
You pick one.
Because I feel like the challenges we've overcome. We're here now.
Challenges
We're
every
here
day.
now.
It was a challenge getting
There's
here.
another one
already.
tomorrow coming.
Scary is
Scary,
better,
yeah? That's
yeah.
the scary.
Whichever fits, yeah.
Scary. This one. I got into an accident in late 2020. It wasn't my first. It was my second. But it was it was very bad. I was at shotgun. So I was right there. The car slammed into another. It T-boned another car. So, and we were the ones who T-boned them. So we went straight in. And we hit, boom, I just remember, boom, and the car spinning, sha, and then facing the side we're coming from. And it was all, when I tell you, when you're told accidents happen it's not even a second. Nakumbuka tukiandika composition, when we're writing composition.
In a twinkle of
In
an
a
eye.
split second.
Yeah, in a twinkle of an
In a
eye.
twinkle of an eye. It wasn't even a twinkle because I remember, I don't even remember blinking because all that happened within a blink. The impact, the turning and everything, it was like 1 second. And I don't think the guy driving was speeding per se. We were all very sober. There's no alcohol or anything. It was a mistake of the other driver because he decided to overtake, yet we were incoming.
Ouch.
And he just decided randomly to overtake. So when we saw this car coming, we decided, well, the driver, I think, decided, well, let me move aside, give him space to recover and go back to his lane. But this guy decides to cross over to our side. So that's how we T-boned him.
Where?
Yeah.
2020.
2020, 30th December. Kidogo nikose kuona 2021.
Boss.
Kidogo. Nilinusurika.
Ulinusurika.
When I tell you, I came out of that thing, no scratch. But I was shook, a good one, because I was like, hey, in a second like this, I think that's the scariest moment I've
Yeah,
had.
that can be scary. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very scary. I was like, oh, so this thing is fickle like that. Like, in 1 minute you're there, 1 minute you're not. It's like that. It's literally an accident is like that. Pop. That one shook me. It's something I'll never forget. I came out unscratched, nothing. I only got like a scar here. I have it every time I dress. I usually see it and I'm like, it's like a tiny one.
It's a reminder.
From the seatbelt. Yeah.
So you had your seatbelt on.
And this is why it's
Lucky.
very important to wear your seatbelt, because what happened is, with the impact, my chair for some reason was pushed to the very front. So the dashboard was like over here. But because of my seatbelt, I was not thrown around or anything. I was not thrown out of the car, because if I was not strapped, I'd have been thrown out of the screen. I'd have gone out with the windscreen or something and off of the road. But because I was strapped in then, it was okay. The only thing I got was that car injury from the strap. Because, but then it's diet, man. You're like, but it saves you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything else was intact. And that's when I knew the roads are serious. People should stop joking on the road. The roads are a serious affair.
Roads are serious.
The difference between being dead or alive is a split second. It's literally not even a second.
Agree.
Yeah, yeah. And it stays with you. It's still 2020. I think about it here and there.
Yeah, 2020 was recent.
Mm-hmm.
2020 was very recent. I can imagine
That was scary.
it's a scary affair.
Yeah, I think maybe it was the universe telling me, girl, wake up. You gotta live this life.
Yes.
It can
Or the
go-
universe was telling you,
It can go
go
in
out
just...
there and tell people to put on seatbelts.
Absolutely. Guys,
And drive
where
safe.
it's very important that you strap your belt. It's 2 seconds to put it on. It saves, because had I not, I've had another accident after that, by the way. I don't know. I had another one after that, and I was also strapped. It was also scary. Actually, I think this one was even more scary.
Allah.
Walai.
How many scary accidents have you had?
These are two actually.
With seatbelts on.
Yes, with seatbelts on. So this one also, same thing, yeah? Similar, no, not a head-on, but, and we rolled.
Hey.
And the car rolled a proper 360. So it started with my side, then the top, then the driver's side, then it went back on its wheels. But I remember the rolling, the whole thing, and it was scary. I was just like, I hope, especially when the wheels were up, I was just like, I hope this car doesn't cave in. And then we moved to the side, and I was like, okay, thank God. And then it went back on its. So seat belts, I can never. Actually, this is the reason. Maybe this is the reason why seat belts I can't stress enough, because in that roll, the one with the rolling, if I wasn't strapped, I'd have been thrown off, and I probably would have landed, broke my neck or something. That's what would have killed me, or I don't know.
Oof.
Yeah, but seat belts, very important, because we both were strapped, so nothing happened. But the bags that were at the back, they were thrown to the front, everything. Yeah, so...
To the window.
To the wall. Yeah.
Pull it. I shouldn't say that. It's
No.
a very scary moment.
It's okay. It's all in the past now, but, seat belts, very, very important. Very, very important.
Agree. Ali, we should always have seatbelts on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Strap. And seatbelts on everything. Doesn't just have to be literally in the car.
Ali, what are you talking
Just
about?
don't live life speeding.
Don't. Okay. Copy that.
If
Copy
you do,
that.
strap up.
Strap up. Because what do I buy? Kofia.
Kofia.
Sunblock. Ali. Next one. Ali, what is a goal you have now, and what is currently driving you to achieve that goal?
Remember earlier on I told you my goal is to become this year. To become.
Yes, you mentioned that in
That was
our
my goal.
last... Was it our final episode, or was it
Yeah.
our episode about New Year?
Yeah.
You said it in season 1. You said that you would like to To remain calm.
Yeah.
Zen. Okay.
That's my goal. To become, to be more calm than I was. Because you know what? Calmness is when you're most alert. When you're calm is when you're most alert. If you're alert, you know what you need to do. Simple math. You get the logic?
It always reminds me of this quote that says that you cannot stop the waves, but you can learn to surf, right? And you probably would not be able to surf if you're not calm, right?
Because you need to sit and observe. When does it rise? So when do I ride it? And when do I let go? Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
To remain calm.
Yeah. Calmness is the highest form of alertness. So calmness.
That's a challenging goal, Ali.
It is. It's hard. It's not easy.
Is there anything that's helping you try to achieve that goal?
Not really. I just have to remind myself every day. It's hard.
Focus.
It's hard. And you know the funny thing is, every time when you decide to do A, that's when all things that forces against A show up.
I agree.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to remind yourself that, I need to become... I had an incident that I wasn't calm earlier on. And it reminded me, tulisema nini? And you see, now you did the opposite of what you wanted. And see what has happened. So, nikajambia, okay.
Calm. Tulia.
Be calm.
Be calm.
Just be calm.
Love that.
Be calm. It's not very easy, but if you're calm, it becomes very easy to maneuver. When you're calm, you know what the right next step is. When you're not calm, ukiwa na pupa, uko kila mahali uko.
Ukiwa na mioto.
Yeah, I want this one is stressing you, this is stressing you, this one is pulling you, But when you're calm, even if you have those things pulling away at you, then you know, okay, I'm calm, I'm 50% charged. Of this 50%, what do I give 20? What do I give 10? And then how do I manage the remaining 20 so that I can grow it back past 50? Because I know what is calling me requires 100. But now what I have is only 50. And I give 20 here, I give 10 there. I'm left with almost nothing. You can't realize that if you're not calm.
No.
Then now you cannot prioritize unless you're calm. Yeah, or else you'll do the wrongful prioritization, right? Yeah. So for me, that is the goal. If you're asking about an immediate goal, I'm in school. I'm mastering. And
you're mastering.
Therefore, my immediate goal is to finish and graduate. So,
what would you be graduating in?
Diplomacy. International Studies and Diplomacy.
Masters in International Studies and Diplomacy.
Yes.
Hey, Ali. Does the ambassador know this?
He's well aware.
Do they know that you're trying to replace them?
No, I'm not trying to replace them.
No, I'm messing with you, Ali.
I'm not trying to. I will.
Do you know what I'd like? Do you know what I would like for you to actually, you already are. So I will not ask. I will not say that. I'll probably tell you in the next episode. Yeah. So Ali.
Yeah.
We're moving even deeper. You shuffled these things on purpose.
Guy, okay.
Will shuffle on purpose. Now, if you could have a sit down with any influential person, either in history or presently, who would you pick and why? And what would you ask them? Tuko katika kipindi cha Lala Salama. I think we are down to 11 questions. We're left with one question.
Then
and
or
I think
now?
we have a commercial break.
Then or now?
Yes, so if you could have a sit down with an influential person in history, whether in history or presently, who would that be and what would you ask them?
Where?
Huyo ni nani?
Even me, I'm like, who ni nani? Who would I pick?
Chagua.
An influential person in history, or past or present.
I could pick for you a couple of people if you want.
And I tell you what I would ask them?
No, I mean, you mentioned who
Okay.
you would like.
I would-
I wouldn't pick any for
Okay.
you. Like,
Okay, let me throw some names.
Yes.
I would love to have afternoon tea with Maya Angelou.
The poet. A good one.
Afternoon tea. I would like to have start the day with Martin Luther King.
MLK mwenyewe. Okay.
Breakfast with Martin Luther King.
Okay. Okay.
I would do dinner with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
She's the most influential person in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Who else is interesting? Influential person. Ruto.
The
Yeah.
El Presidente.
Yeah. Lunch with Ruto.
All right.
I'd
Tell
ask-
us, what would you ask Ruto?
What's the plan? What's the plan? What's up?
What can we shall do?
What are we gonna shall do? Todo. Tickle the
Todo
care.
serious.
Todo. It's
are
not
we gonna
easy.
shall
It's
do?
not very easy. What are we gonna shall do? Yeah.
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 That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I would wish that when you do that, especially with somebody like Ruto, that they're very honest, you know. I think it would open so much insight to what is actually their plan. Not necessarily what is the way forward, or not necessarily what is the solution, but what their actual plan is. I think that would be a very interesting revelation.
Yeah. It would also be very interesting if a politician revealed their plan to you.
Boss.
A Kenyan politician.
Boss.
Saka 2024.
Boss.
Yeah. But with people like Martin Luther King, Maya Angelou, I would ask them, what would it take? What do we need to do more of to heal the world? I think I view the world differently now that I've lived in diaspora. I have a lot more appreciation for people. A much deeper appreciation for people than I did before. Yeah.
I like that.
So, and I'm very much aware of myself now, especially my color. In Kenya, while I was home, no. But now that I'm out, I'm like, it's always there.
You know
Even
a lot-
when you don't want it, it's always, you have to be very mindful and remind yourself, remember, the other person is seeing me as this, and not the way I'm just seeing them, you're another person. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something special about our being African, particularly.
I think it's the greatest
originally
honor.
African. There's something special about us that makes
Absolutely.
people treat us the way they do. And I think, in my opinion, I think people believe that we have such great power or potential. And in a way, sometimes they're afraid. They're afraid of the power that we have. And they're almost afraid of the potential that we possess by being originally African. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I almost believe that is the true reason why sometimes we are treated the way we are, especially in the diaspora. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're powerful.
I'm not saying I've had like terrible experiences. It's just that I didn't know I would be this aware of being black.
You know, the Chimamanda,
Yeah.
she mentions when she talks about when she first realized that she was black was when she actually left Africa.
Absolutely.
You know, when she left Africa, when she was living in Nigeria, she was just living. And then she was filling her paperwork to get to America, and all of a sudden she had to put a color
it's an if you know you know
When
kind of
did
situation.
you last put paperwork for being a Kenyan and being asked what your race was?
I mean, I can tell you, like being here,
Yeah.
the number of times I have filled in Kenyan,
And race. I mean, I don't mind the Kenyan, but
I can't. I'm like, guy, in Kenya, do we keep reminding ourselves, Mimi nim Kenya, Mimi nim Kenya, Mimi nim Kenya? You know? Small things.
small things, yeah.
Even small things that someone, when you open your mouth to speak, and someone is surprised that, wow, you have good English, you speak quite well. You know? And you're like, yeah, I have been learning it from
Since I was a child.
when I was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's such a surprise because what should I be speaking? What should I be speaking instead? Other than my
African.
Other than my.
Do you not speak African?
I have my, but would you want me speak? Okay, so you're Chinese. Would you want me to speak to you in Turkana?
Ali didn't get it. There are people who think that there's an language called
like an African language.
Do you speak African?
Oh my God! I myself, I don't even know of all the tribes in West Africa. Nigeria, there are over 100. I hear.
So you don't have
In
a friend
Kenya,
who's
we are
Fulani?
47 plus.
You have no friend from who's Shona?
No.
No Ndebele? No Fulani? No,
No,
Dinka?
I have
Aliba.
I have Dinka, I have Nuer, I have Igbo, I have Mandigo, I have Soninke. Yeah, West Africans is that I know an Igbo, a Mandingo, I have some Soninke and Igbo.
You're missing Maragoli.
This West Africa. Kenya, Kenyans, Kenya. Kenya, we're here. Yeah. In Congo, I know a few guys from Congo, but I don't even know their tribes.
Yeah. It doesn't matter when, you rarely will meet somebody saying, oh, where are you from? You go Kenya, and they ask you what your tribe is, unless they have been to Kenya.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
Yeah.
And everyone who's been to Kenya, they've just been to Nairobi.
They've been,
Well, yes, Nairobi is Kenya, but Kenya is much
but a
greater
lot of
than
people
that.
that have been to Kenya, they've been cultured to understand the idea of tribalism. So they will be those that will ask you, also, what tribe are you? Are
Do you
Luo,
do you notice that people only know like 2 tribes in Kenya?
Kikuyu, and?
Kikuyu and Luo.
Yeah.
You're either Kikuyu. So even the guys I meet, so are you Kikuyu? Are you Luo? You know, like.
So you know it's by design, right?
Yeah, I'm like, Allah, kwani, you say, Amujui, Masai, Jameni.
Ali,
Yeah.
we have come to the end
Finish.
of this. We're not
That was
done
very
yet.
easy.
That's been 11 questions.
Two
We
more.
have 2 more questions, and we have a commercial break. So what I'll do is, I will spread these out here, Ali. Oi. Ali, wachanta shuffle. Do you know those people that do karate?
Yeah. Karata nishaichezwa wrong, maze. You know the way they drop
like-
it on the
I
road
like
for
that.
you?
Okay.
And then you...
Okay, Ali,
Uh-huh.
pick one.
One.
Which one is one? This is one? Okay, so Ali, you picked this one. Okay, so Ali, we want to have, you mentioned that you have you've always had an abundance of joy.
Yeah.
And this question, it talks about you thinking about a funny moment in your life
Yeah.
and you sharing that moment with us. So think of a funny moment in your life and share it with us.
Say, a funny moment in my life. Guy, which one? Which one is funny now? I have so many. Which one is funny? I don't know. A funny moment in my life.
Who nani? Who is this guy?
Tuachane nayo.
Ali,
Yes, the cucumber.
Ali,
The cucumber.
Ali.
Yes.
What would happen when 2 Nilotes enter a pod? 2 strangers from the Nilotic tribes of East Africa.
I am the Kikombe,
And I am Ali.
and thank you for being here.